Hello everybody, welcome back to Super Tech Services. This is Brian, and we got a really cool video for you this time. On today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the introduction to the new Konica C750i. It's only about 3 years old, so it's new to us. We've been rocking the 754 and C754 for quite a while, and we love those boxes. But we felt it was time to get a couple new boxes in our lineup, and that's what this is, the Konica C750 full multi-function printer, color as well. So we'll just go through some of the upgrades to the 754, like the feeder finisher. We'll make it a quick video. I know I talk fast, but yeah, so let's get into it. So stay tuned.
Quick break from the videos, guys. Check out our website for our all-new eBay store with remanufactured fusing units and other parts. Amazing! Also, we got a merch store. More items will be added later. Back to the video.
Okay, like I said in the intro, this was the Konica Minolta Bizhub C750i. Looks very, very nice. Love the box, love the new screen. We'll get into that in just a minute. So let's start with the feeder. This is the DF713 dual scan feeder that supports up to 300 sheets on the inside of there. Previous models did not support this many sheets. It was a lot lower, maybe half that. So this thing is built for scanning. Konica knows everybody is starting to go the way of scanning. We know that many more businesses are scanning like crazy. Konica recognized that and decided they're going to up this limit. Also made the feeder a lot beefier. It's a dual scan, so it just means it'll do single-sided and double-sided with just one scan through on the pass. And that is because underneath, which other models had this as well, you have a scanner glass on the inside there, right there. So it can do the front and back at the same time. As far as the rollers go, we still got the polyurethane rollers here. Rubber on this side, fine. But for the feed and separator, polyurethane, which lasts a very long time. We really like those rollers. Great job. Feeder, gotta say, definite upgrade on the feeder. All right, next we're going to be moving to the screen. This is a 10.1-inch tablet-like screen. As you can see, some of the software here seems very familiar for the home screen, but when you click on Utility, you get a whole boatload of new menu options and features, and this thing is packed to the punch. You can really dive deep and get a whole bunch of settings on this model. So great job on there. That'll be a whole separate video on all the different softwares, but just know it supports all the normal protocols like AirPrint. You can even do Google Cloud Print. You can print from your Google device now. You have your standard Ethernet port right on the side as well. Comes standard. You also have your fax kits. This one actually has 2, I believe. So you have your options as well. Your fax kits, things you can install. You can also install a Fire if you would like. And as for that, the CPU is also a 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor. So that's a definite upgrade from the old model, which was a 1.2. I believe it was a single core. So this is a 1.6 1.6 quad-core processor for this model. So you can install Fiery, but you may not need it because this thing packs a punch. You got your stylus pin right there on the side as well, so you can mess with the screen. But yeah, software and hardware on this thing has been fully upgraded. Great job on that. Okay, let's move on down to the toner bottles here. So just pull that down. These toner bottles here have a yield of 45,000 copies per bottle. 45,000 copies per bottle. Remind you, that's depending on your yield. If you're doing a full coverage yield, it's going to be a lot less, okay? But listen how these click in. Those are not going nowhere. They go in, they click in, they stay in. Other models, this kind of slipped out a little bit. Not these. They go in, they stay in. We like that. Nice and rugged. 45,000. We'll take it. All right, as for the waste toner here, waste toner comes out. You also have a toner hopper section here that drops down into the waste toner, but this does 300,000 copies. Let's see if I can get that out of there. So this thing will not need to be replaced that often because it can do 300,000. On the inside here, we have our drum units and our imaging units. That will be a separate video because this is just an introduction video. Okay, as for tray 1 and 2, tray 1 goes up to 11 by 17, so you can see it can fit some pretty large paper there. These little side guides have been upgraded. You can hear them click into place a lot better, so that's a nice upgrade there. Trays feel a little beefier as well, and the trays can be removed very easily just by unlocking this little side left plate, just moving it to the left, just like so, and then the tray will come right out. Just kind of lift it up. Just like that. Just shimmy it a little bit and then it'll come right out. Tray 2 is actually just a little bit larger. It looks like it can go all the way to 18. So 12 by 18, that's cool. So just know the trays can, be expanded pretty well. On tray 3 here, we now have the transport deck or horizontal transport deck that comes out with the machine. Previous models, this would have to be pulled out separately. They come out together. I have 1,000 sheets in that tray. You can see it can still do a little bit more, maybe another 300 or so. Not sure that can do quite 1,500, but you can probably put about another 300 in there. So maybe about 1,800 copies in tray 3. And then we have our tray 4, nice as well. This also probably does about 800. I'll have to check the details on that because that doesn't look like that can do 1,000, but that's still plenty. So the trays look good, definitely upgraded. As far as rollers go, these are still using the polyurethane rollers. You can slide the door right on out like so, and that's another upgrade. The door slides out like the old C360s, which we like. And you see the tray assembly, the tray is right here, polyurethane. They kept those good rollers intact. Do appreciate that. Those rollers, same thing like the feeder, they last forever, and we really like that. As for the side door, you got a duplex section here, looks good. Upgraded exit section as well. Very nice on the inside, nice and clean. And check out these covers here. They're clear covers now, let you see where the connections actually go. Very nice. Fusing as well, nice fusing unit, just a couple screws to come out, and those connectors, and boom, fusing unit's out. Very easy. So far, this machine is looking very good. Okay, right here we have our finishers. This is the FS540, and then you have the FS539, which is a little bit smaller. It's like the slim type. This thing's pretty slim too. We prefer the smaller ones just for our customers. They don't really need these big ones. But the bigger one does have a bigger stapler unit, so it can staple more paper, hole punching as well, and can do other stuff like booklet. This isn't the booklet one, but you can do booklet folding and stuff like that. These both finishers are great. We do prefer the smaller ones just because our customers only hole punch and staple. And the machine itself is very quiet. We notice when you print, it's much more quiet. And some of the biggest upgrades, like I said, were software, just added protocols, so many more settings on the inside that I'll go over with in just a second. Transport deck looks good as well. So far, the machine looks very good. Everything about it is quite nice. There's the back of it there. Upgrades as well. Everything is just done a little bit better. Every little section has been upgraded or just improved. Okay, just finishing up here, connectivity. You have mobile print, which supports AirPrint, like I said, Google Cloud Print, and Konica Minolta's own mobile app. It supports Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and optional Bluetooth for seamless connectivity. As for the Wi-Fi, I believe that's an extra attachment that you have to install, but you can Wi-Fi print. And then you got your finishing options, like I said, stapling, bookmaking, hole punching, and folding options as well. And scanning capacity, it's high-speed scanning capacity with up to 240 images a minute. Great. And it supports PDF, JPEG, and TIFF. You got your flexible upgrades as well as, paper trays, different paper trays if you would like. There's a whole different paper unit and different finishers as well. And finally, you have cloud integration, direct access to cloud services like Google Drive, OneDrive, and Dropbox. Got to say, the Konica Bizhub 750i has blown me away with its upgrades, its improvements. Every little small detail we do recognize, we do see. We will start to put this thing through the ringer and test it in our shop and then eventually send it out to some of our customers. So right now it's in testing phase. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on this video of the Konica C750i. Great machine, and we'll be doing more and more videos on it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.